Would Nigel Farage make a better Prime Minister than Keir Starmer?
Question I'll answer is who is fit to be Prime Minister of this country? And I would say Nigel Farage looks more like a leader. Now, I'm not even getting political here and talking about his policies.
His incessant right-wing windbag Mike Parry, a man who just talks until you want to vomit blood rather than have to endure his dumb point of view. Here he is putting forward a case for why he thinks Farage would make a good Prime Minister.
But he looks more like a leader to me than any of the others. Starmer has failed absolutely as a leader of this country. He's U-turned on almost every policy. He's let his Chancellor introduce policies which I think are going to bankrupt the country, which have attacked old people, which have attacked farmers. Terrible, terrible leadership from Keir Starmer. Kemi Badenoch hasn't cut through. If you stop people in the street, hardly anybody would know who she is. But Farage is the outstanding candidate. When the farmers came to town, they came to Westminster Square, who was up on the front of the tractors, lobbying for the farmers? It was Nigel Farage. It wasn't Kemi Badenoch. So I would say he has all the qualities of leadership. And from my point of view, I'm a lifelong Tory. I'm a Thatcherite. I do like some of his policies, and I think so will the Red Wall.
Haven't we had enough of that kind of populism, that kind of banner waving, rather than...
Why do you describe it as populism?
Because he's somebody that appeals to populist instincts in the British public.
But you see, he appeals to people who want to follow the policies that he's expounding.
And he repels, as many people. Isn't he massively divisive?
Yes, he's like Marmite. But let's go back to Parry mentioning policies. What policies? Reform are basically a bunch of doom-mongering complaint pots, constantly finding fault, but with no clear alternative.
Isn't that... Have we had enough of divisive
I wouldn't say so. I wouldn't say he's divisive.
Mike, he can't even control his own miserable, risible 5 MPs. One's already broken away under investigation.
Sorry, have you not
bullying.
noticed any splits going on in any other parties in this country? For goodness sake, every political party splits from within.
It's quite hard to split five,
to deal with it.
If you split five, you're not left with much, Mike.
Not at all. He's done very well the way he's handled it. He's ignored Rupert Lowe and got on with it.
Click here for Nick Robinson pressing Farage on his Trump endorsement.